Oh man, I remember the first conference I went to with Service Autopilot. I was like, oh, it's $495. That's insane. Now we pay $4,500, $10,000 for a ticket. Woo! Let's do this. Hey everyone, I'm Jacob Godar. I am the owner of Scooters Lawn Care. I help contractors deliver and clients experience a luxurious everyday life through property transformations. We are back from the 10X Growth Con, and I want to do a recap for all of you about the things I took away from it, what it's like to go an event like this, why it is so important to use personal development and leverage it to make you more successful and get the things you truly want in your life. One of the first things I really want to hit on is everybody wants to know what these events are about and what they're like, and they're like, oh, it's a scam, it's BS, it's bullshit. None of these events are bullshit. Anything where you can put yourself closer to others with more success. You know, the saying proximity to power, close that and stay close to people that have more, that have the things you want, so you can model, mimic, and master what they are doing so you can get there quicker. Anytime you can do that, you can network with people. It puts you around like a higher playing field of like who it is that you're talking to. You can't put a price on that. You can't put a price on being in the room and looking and talking to people that are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars a month on marketing, millions of dollars a month on marketing, people that are doing things that you can't figure out how they do. A friend of mine is doing $10 million a year in contracting. All the construction work he does is subbed out. Like, for me to wrap my mind about creating those networks of people to partner with and do these things, like, it blew my mind. These events are amazing because they help you break limiting beliefs. Oh man, I remember the first conference I went to with Service Autopilot. I was like, oh, it's $495. That's insane. You know, it's crazy that now we pay $4,500, $10,000 for a ticket, whatever the price is. And that's just on the high end, so you can network with people that are all paying that. It's just like a lawn care customer. The clients that pay the most are the ones that you have the least problems with, because the people that pay the less have the wildest crazy expectations that they just expect to, they just keep asking for more and more and more, but you don't get that on the other side. Well, just like when you get in a room where you pay a good amount of money to be around people versus a room where people pay nothing, you get a different quality of people, a different quality of person that is willing to do that and is willing to invest in themselves and their future. The takeaway from this conference was, like I already mentioned, it helped me break limiting beliefs. That was huge. Jesse Itzler was probably one of my favorite speakers. I took some notes on his. I took more notes on his than anything else. But he compared life to a bus ride. And we all get on the bus at the beginning. The bus just keeps going. And the bus never stops. That bus doesn't stop if you feel sick, you feel tired, you feel worn out. Life is still happening. Whether your life's falling apart or not falling apart, life is still progressing. That bus ride's gonna come to an end someday. For everybody. And that was so powerful to me, because we need to take action. We need to have better focused goals. We need to have like routines. So I have a morning routine so I can try to be more successful through the day so we can accomplish more with the finite time we have. We all have one job and one job only, and that is to stay healthy. Because without our health, we're nothing. This bus ride could end even earlier if you're not healthy, if you're not taking care of yourself, if you're not active, investing in yourself. As important as it is to invest in your mental and your learning, invest in yourself, you need to invest in your health. I thought that was huge. I thought that was how huge. It is so huge. Another thing that he said, and this is like for true mental toughness, but it's business too, is never give pain a voice. So if you're running a marathon, never, when you start saying, hey, you've got this pain, and you start saying this in your head, it becomes real. I'm not going to go into his speech on why this is a factor, but like in your business, never give these fears a voice, because you can speak them into reality. You know, this financial fear, the employee fear, all these things. You know, if we always say we have crappy employees, it's hard to get employees, we will have crappy employees. I think it was Mark Twain who said, he who says he can and he who says he can't are both correct. Really watch what you say. There were the speakers that I like listening to the most. Kevin O'Leary, he is a BA. Tyrese Gibson and Tommy Hilfiger was awesome to listen to. You meet with all these employees, and over time I've met a lot of employees that talk about, like, if I had enough money I wouldn't keep working, I just am here to work to retire. And it's really wild that the people that go out and create typically and really, really go far are typically the type of people that would never stop. Me, I don't ever want to stop working, because work and creating and building jobs for people, it's a passion of mine. I get up every day excited to do. Listening to these people and hearing the struggles, the crazy things they've been through, the things that they've committed to, it just helps break those limiting beliefs that I have inside of me. And then the last thing that I really, really loved was the networking. I did so much networking. I met so many people in real estate, people in finance, a title company in Florida, a really cool young kid, and I would love to be able to do something with all these people. I think that was the biggest takeaway overall, was we need to all be working together more. Who can I partner up with? What pool company can I partner up with to sub out work? Who can I partner up with to do real estate? You know, partnerships are always, everybody's like, oh, they never work. But as many as they don't work, together with a team, you can become even more successful. So that was a huge, huge takeaway for me. This was a really good one, that use negativity as fuel. This is something that I've always done. So when someone says I can't, then I realize I must prove them wrong. Like, once you tell me I can't, that's where you fuck up, because then that's where I am deciding that I have to make you wrong. Whether I have to try twice as hard and my way sucks. I think that's really, really important. Another really good one, I think this is probably Kevin O'Leary's, short steps, long vision. And no, this wasn't Kevin O'Leary. I'm not sure who. Oh, this was Pitbull. Short steps, long vision. So you look at all these little tiny steps you're going to put together to create the long vision. Like having a long view of things, looking further ahead is a big deal. So many people look right in front of them, and it really truly keeps them from getting anywhere. Like I keep referring this back to employees, but so say an employee wants, I want money now, versus I want to build a career here and I want to become wealthy with your company. Those two people think much differently, and one's typically much more successful. You got to create a story worth telling. That's a really powerful thing for marketing. A really cool saying that I picked up. Hopefully you just catch some sayings from this. Always fly high with the eagles, not low with the egos. I really like that. Get clear on the game you are playing. What game in your business are you playing? What sectors are good for you? What sectors are bad for you? That was just the super, super powerful notes. I took some other things that it created ideas off of, and that's what this whole thing will do. It'll put you in a room of people that are all high achievers, and when you get in a room with people who are wanting to drive forward as fast as they can, that's the whole thing behind 10X. It's not like, I need to be rich, I need this. I just want it all. I want to grow faster so I can do more for more people around me. I can build an empire so my empire can help others. I can employ people. I can be successful for my family and my team. I can create other wealthy people with me. I can affect my area that I live in. I can help fund things I want to invest in. You know, I can help certain organizations create money to do those things. So that's why I want to build an empire. I want to build something that grows and grows and grows. I want to continue to make more and more self-sustaining businesses, and I want to do it as fast as I can. I used to think my business growth was pretty quick, and what I've realized is I don't want to go from 0 to $1 million, 0 to 3 million. I want to go from 0 to 10 million to 50 million to 100 million. That's like my new number in my head, is I want to have a total businesses averaging 100 million in sales in a year. So whatever it takes to do that, I'm going to continue to push and build and figure out and combine and acquire and take risks that make me successful. And while I'm doing all of that, I'm also going to focus on building assets that will continue to push me into a place where I have income that makes my actual working income irrelevant, so I can go even more courageously into these massive goals we have. Hey everyone, that's the recap of the 10X Growth Con. It's an amazing event. I'm going to continue to spend a lot of money taking people to major events. I'm actually going to very, very cool. It's going to be a 2-day business kind of boot camp called the 10X 360 with 2 of my lead team members, and that's going to be next month in Grant's office. And we're going to continue to grow our business. We're going to continue to invest in our business so we can look at these things. That's the shift in my mind. When I said that first $490 ticket was, wow, that is just so expensive. How can I pay for that? That's ridiculous. I need to be able to turn that over And I want to get to where like 30 is nothing, 40 is nothing, 100,000 is nothing. Major companies are making major investments in getting their name better. The thing that I finally started to realize when you hear so many people talk about spending a lot of money for a conference is, what is 30,000? What's 50? What's 100,000 if it makes you 10 million? Because it doesn't take much in ideas and thoughts to change how you're thinking about everything and shorten the gap. I want to shorten the time it takes me to get everything I ever wanted. Everyone, I hope you like this. Let me know if you've been to a conference, if you spend a lot, if you think it's a scam. Hate, that's fine. Haters are going to hate. Scam people that think it's bullshit, that's fine, that it's snake oil, whatever. If you love them, leave that in the comments. I want to see either way. I want to get some thumbs down and some thumbs up. I'll talk to y'all soon.